How would it make you feel knowing that there was a group of people that knew what happened to your child after they murdered him and refused to come forward? How would you feel living day to day with that knowledge? And do you think that your child would deserve better than that? Because I believe mine did.
As a father, I can imagine getting a call with the police knocking to my door at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning and informing me that my child has been shot. Not only has he been shot, but he has succumbed to his injuries. We're at the intersection of Sunderland and Vista, more specifically, the 200 block of Vista Road. The victim was found deceased right over here, side of the roadway, became the sidewalk roadway. Johnathen Carter, he was a 15-year-old white male that was shot and killed on July 6, 2016. His body was found about 4:45 in the morning. The investigation has revealed that there was some type of altercation between Johnathen and an unknown suspect in his neighborhood. During this altercation, he was shot and killed. Disclosing the death of anyone is never easy. When it's a younger child, it makes it more difficult because I would say 95% of the detectives are the parents. So at that point, it becomes a little more sensitive when you're dealing with the death of a juvenile. I've had in-depth conversation with Jonathan's mother where we talked about how his death has impacted their family.
It's a hole in your heart that never goes away, a pain that doesn't subside. Johnny was a very vibrant kid, full of energy, love. He was always very protective of his brothers and his sister, very outgoing, made friends quite easily.
Can you describe the day that you found out that your son had been shot and succumbed to his injuries?
I got a knock on the door really early, around 6 a.m., woke me up out of bed. There was several police officers and a detective at my front door. They explained to me that Johnny had been shot and had succumbed to his injuries. It took a moment for that to sink in. And then after that, I just collapsed, and the rest of it's quite a blur.
Johnathen enjoyed skateboarding. He often shared this passion with his siblings.
This is a memorial bench that was made in honor of him in the 1 year after he died. Kona Skate Park had it made for us. It was his favorite skate park. That day, Beverly McLean and a bunch of skaters came out, and they had music and barbecue, and it was like a memorial that they did for him.
When speaking with Jonathan's mother and hearing the pain in her voice, it is so profound. This gives the cold case unit motivations to dig deeper and try to establish further leads to help solve his case. So one of the problems that we are seeing is there was some conflicting stories from what we would consider the eyewitnesses at the time, and we had very limited evidence to follow up on. There was a canvass done in the neighborhood that yielded negative results because of the lack of video surveillance or eyewitnesses.
We do have a couple items here that we could talk to FDLE about and see if we could get it to today's standards. We're looking at 10 years now. So if there's some things that can be rerun, given new technology.
Processing done at the scene. There's processing done of the victim himself, including because he was involved in a physical altercation. There was some swabbing done of his person, indicating several potential DNA profiles.
I think there's definitely witnesses, like you indicated, one of the friends that was there at the time definitely should be re-interviewed or spoke to. And there's also some friends that the victim was with prior to the shooting that I think could give some more details.
Establishing new investigative leads and following new routes is essential in solving the death of Johnathen Carter. We continue to seek justice in the death of Johnathen Carter. His mother remains steadfast in keeping her son's name alive.
I'm not sure an enemy is what we're looking for here. I think that what you're looking for is someone who pretended to be his friend or someone that he believed was his friend. We all deserve to know the truth.
What message would you like to share with your son?
Johnny, I love you. I am so sorry that I didn't fight harder for justice from the beginning. I am so sorry